Did you know that the unicorn is a symbol for enlightenment? So basically, the white horse is a representation of like Jesus Christ. They say that he'll come back on a white horse. And so the white horse is literally Christ consciousness. And then the actual corn on its head is basically pointing up towards like God, towards the heavens, towards like from its pineal gland upwards. So what it's saying is it's raised its vibration, it's raised its consciousness upwards towards God and Christ to become enlightened. And the twirls on the horn are a representation of the Kundalini energy that spirals up your spine and goes up through to your crown chakra to actually make you become an enlightened ascended master. And this is what true enlightenment is, that all the different religions teach about in their own way. So the unicorn represents Christ consciousness and becoming an ascended enlightened master. Also, what's interesting is I've done a video about how the UK was the Holy Land and that Jesus Christ was actually from the UK. Now the unicorn is actually the Scottish animal and the lion is the English animal. And so what's interesting is you'll see the unicorn and the lion on different plaques and things like that. Now the lion also represents Jesus Christ and Christ consciousness, because the lion is the animal from the zodiac constellation of Leo, and Leo is governed by the sun, and Jesus Christ was the sun. He's the Son of God, he's the light of the world, he is the sun, the soul of the cosmos. And basically the sun is alive and conscious, and the sun was God's first creation. And what happens is that soul, and the word soul is actually the word sun in Spanish, so that soul came down onto earth as Jesus Christ to teach us how to ascend and become suns and planets and gods and goddesses like him and all the others. So Jesus is the sun, and Leo is governed by the sun's energy. So the Leo zodiac sign is very much about Christ consciousness as well. And what's interesting is you might also hear that the unicorn is representation of Aquarius. Now, it's obviously going into the new age of Aquarius at the minute. It's actually the age of Aquarius and Leo, because the two signs that are opposite each other on the zodiac are almost like two halves of the same coin. So the energy is like the same, apart from it's just different polarities of the same energy. So it's going to be the age of Leo and Aquarius, and people talk about Jesus coming back and Jesus' return. Now the unicorn and the lion, all representing Jesus and Christ consciousness, is literally all over the UK. It's on our pubs, it's on our plaques, it's everywhere. So this is telling me that like Christ did reign from the UK. This is why it's all there, the unicorns and the lions. And what's interesting is he is the king of the world, and he's the king of the cosmos. He's the king of kings, basically. So when he returns, he is going to become the king of the world. Now at the minute, the king who actually owns all the land in the world is the King of England. Like somehow at some point the English monastery took control or ownership of all the land, so they actually literally own all the land in the world. So what better seat for Christ to sit on when he returns than the King of England, and taking back his throne in this place that he once lived before?